Hi, my name is Vibeke and welcome to Diving Ducks Crochet. Today I'm going to show you yet another headband tutorial, and if you want to see all my other headbands, then go ahead and check out the playlist on my channel page. So today I want to show you how to crochet this cute little headband. It is very easy to do. We are just working back and forth, and I will show you the whole process from start to finish. Finally we place in these buttons and we're done. So let's begin. First, a little about the materials. For the yarn, I've used this Himalaya yarn. It's 100% acrylic, and you can see all the other info right here. You see it's a medium weight 4. I will write down in the description how much yarn you will need for this. Then I've used a 4mm hook, some scissors, and then 2 different needles, one for sewing up the headband and the other one for the buttons. And then some buttons. I used 3, but you can also use more. I'll be showing you what to do in this yellow yarn instead of this white yarn. It's a lot easier to see on the video. We will begin with a slip knot. So make a loop with your yarn, take the long end of the yarn behind the loop, grab it from the middle with your hook and pull. Then we chain 110 chains. So yarn over and pull through the loop. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and you just keep chaining until you have 110 chains. When you have 110 chains, you measure it around your head and make sure it fits. Then we will begin working into the chains, and you skip the first one, so skip this first chain, move on to this second chain and insert the hook. Work a single crochet in this second chain, so you yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you move on to the second chain, this one down here, the next one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And the next one, find your chain down on the bottom, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then you just do 1 single crochet in each chain all the way across. And you have 110 chains to begin with, and you skip the first one, so you should have 109 chains when you're all the way across. When you're across, your first row looks like this. We will now chain 1 to turn. So you yarn over, pull through, and then you turn. Then we will keep working in single crochet, but from now on we will only be working through the back loop of the stitch. So this is the entire stitch, but we will only be working through the back loop, so we will only be working through this loop, which is the back loop. So find the back loop of every stitch and work into these. We will skip the first stitch on every row. So skip this one, this is your turning chain. Move on to the second stitch and work into the back loop of the stitch. So insert the hook through the back loop and single crochet. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then find your next stitch, insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch, and yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 to finish your single crochet. And the next one, back loop, single crochet. And the next, back loop, single crochet. And then you just work your way all the way across with 1 back loop, single crochet in every stitch. And then when you're across, you chain 1 and turn. So chain 1, turn, and then we repeat row 2. So skip your turning chain, move on to the second stitch, and do a back loop, single crochet. So insert the hook in the back loop and single crochet. And then the next back loop, single crochet. And then you just repeat row 2 again and again until your headband is wide enough. I continued until this measures about 10 centimeters wide, and it is about 55 centimeters long. I will now sew it up, so cut the yarn and then pull through the loop. Just leave a bit of yarn for sewing, and then find your tapestry needle and thread it with the excess yarn, and then we can sew it up. I will just sew the headband together with the whip stitch. So just fold it just like this so the ends meet. And then you just push the needle through both layers all the way down. So just make sure it's even all the way down, and then push from one side to the other all the way to the bottom. Just make sure that as you go, you just crop it a bit. So I'm a few centimeters down right now, so I pull the yarn so I kind of crop this piece together, and then I do a few more centimeters down, and then I crop it again. So just sew for a couple of centimeters. That's 3 or 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just hold it and pull, so I kind of crop it again. Just pull it together and then do a few more centimeters. And then when you're all the way at the bottom, you just give this last one a few more stitches just to keep it in place so it doesn't uncrop, if that's a word. So now you have your back side all done. So now you take your needle and push through, so you have the needle on the front side, and then you turn it around and you have your front side out. You can use it as it is right here. It's actually also pretty, but I will take some buttons and I will sew them in. So you can decide how many buttons you want. I think I just want 3 buttons on mine, but you can put more as well. I don't know. That's also cute. I will take 3 buttons. And then I will place the first one, push the needle through, and then I will take another needle that's smaller. That's much better. This works. And then I will just sew in my button. Just decide how you want your buttons to be and then sew them on. I will do it with crosses like this, and then place the next one just where I want it, and then sew in all the buttons you want. And when the last button is in place, you will weave in the end on the back side. Just run it through some stitches and then back again. 3 times back and forth. I think that's enough. And it has never unraveled for me. Then we cut the yarn. And then we have our headband with little buttons. Very cute. So, I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!